My name is Suleiman, also known as Magnificent Sue. Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, everything's Magnificent Sue. But yeah, this is the PicknRoll podcast. You got myself and my guy right here, Ella Jones, my teammate, Terry Mountaineers. We're coming to you live, well not live because you're going to listen to it later, but we're coming to you from New Zealand, New Plymouth to be exact. And basically we're a little background. All season long, me and this guy here, we've been going back and forth on
rumors,
NBA topic.
What should happen?
What should happen? What will happen? What's not going to happen?
Basically, think we're our own GMs.
Yeah, basically we're the GMs. We should run the whole NBA, every team.
With the smartest basketball knowledge in the law. Who's Jalen Ryan?
So long story short, we had this phenomenal idea that since we talk about it so much, how about we shoot a podcast? So this is our pilot episode, first episode, whatever you call it. It's called the PicknRoll podcast. And here we go.
The name,
came up there doing a champagne campaign.
Yeah,
night. Champagne campaign night. We were busy champagne campaign, and we came up with that, so it was pretty cool.
And basically tonight we've had our breakup of the season. Had our last game the other day, and we thought we'd get together, get nice and suit and tie, looking nice and professional,
and go ahead and attack some of the recent topics that have come up in the NBA recently. The guy behind the camera, you might see him one day, but for today you're not going to see him. His name's K McKee.
Whoop a quick selfie.
His name's K McKee. He's our moderator, our fact check guy. Yeah. The guy that keeps us on topic whenever we do get into arguments and stuff. So yeah, ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
What's first topic, Kay?
Let's get some banter going.
All right, well, one thing on everybody's mind today is cap space. We touched on it a little bit before.
Yeah,
but I want to start with that.
Miami Heat.
I need some background info. You got info on that.
All right, so yeah, big news today. Miami Heat, the big three plus you don't understand this one, but who cares about him? But they've all opted out of their current contracts. Yep. So now the Miami Heat have $55 million in cap space to play with. What do you think's going to happen, still?
Man, at first I thought I thought Wade was going to opt in.
Yeah, I definitely thought
he's on the legs his last of his career, so he definitely needs all the money he can get. But him opting out, I think that's a good team move because now LeBron can sign back. I think if I $55 million cap space, I think what's going to happen. LeBron comes back, got to give him back dollars. Well, he's not going to really take the back because they need money. So I say 18-20 mil for LeBron.
Yeah.
How much more does that leave? I got to do the math. Hold on. We're doing this live, guys.
You got 35 mil left.
We got 37 mil left. You got to pay Bosh because Bosh is an all-star. You got to give him money.
But at the same time, he's not in there for the money though.
But at the same time though, I think it's kind of like a nice situation because you want to pay Bosh to keep him, but you don't want to underpay D Wade for what he's done for the franchise.
Yeah. But D Wade's been talking about taking less now, but being taken care of after.
Yeah. But it was then though. D Wade's 32 now. In 3 years, he's not going to be worth $15 million.
Oh, he's going to be worth 8.
If that.
He needs that $6 million a year.
So exactly. So I think Wade should just sign for a flat. Yeah, he's got to take a lot of money on the back end. That's the only incentive he has.
I think he's looking to get 4 years, $60 million. That's what he wants.
That's a lot of money.
What's that? 13 mil? 12.
13. Okay. Because he only has 2 more years left in the contract, which is at 16. Yeah. So it's 30 mil. So he's gonna get 20 mil extra, but 2 extra years.
Yeah.
At 10 a year. Well, actually, that makes sense. Well, if him and Bosh sign for, say LeBron gets his money, him and Bosh take 4 years, 60. That leaves it at 4 years, 60. Was it like 12, 16,
14, 15.
14, 15, or is it like 10, 15, 15?
And then back in contract. I think it's just a straight the whole time.
So is it going to be? You think
even out 12.5?
Okay, well if you're going to even that 12.5 every year, so
60 mil over 4 years is 15 mil a year. 15 firstly.
Oh, is it?
Exactly. Yeah. So I think it's going to be.
We are not mathematicians.
Yeah. So if you think about it, in 37, I think 4 years, 60 mil. He's got to take like 12 now because LeBron wants to win now. So they have to get talent now. So he's got to take at least 12 in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
which leaves 24 left to be split over 24 minus 60. That gives you 40 something to split over. It's gonna be like a freaking. It's gonna have like a Kobe contract.
A Kobe contract.
Like 40 something mil over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's
So
gonna work
you get
out.
paid,
So you get paid. So let's say he takes 4 years 60 with 10, 10, and
20.
it's 40. Like,
10, 10, 20, 20?
Yeah, 10.
That's a lot to make in a fourth year.
Yeah. That's a lot to pay for a fourth year, 36 year. Ooh, that's too much.
Yeah. But anyway,
I would give.
what's this
I would
cap space?
give
What do you
D-Wade
think we're
3.
doing?
I think okay. Cap space in general. What are they
don't
gonna
worry
do?
about what they're getting paid each year, but they
LeBron
get
takes a little bit more money because LeBron has LeBron. You know, LeBron has. I found out the other day. LeBron has never been the highest paid player of his team.
Yeah.
So I think LeBron becomes the highest paid player of the team. You get Bosh and
Who was the highest paid player in Cleveland?
Delonte
West?
No. Remember, Shaq was there. Shaq played more. Shaq made more than him. And then I think one time Larry Hughes made more than him.
Larry Hughes.
When LeBron was on his rookie scale contract.
Yeah.
But don't quote me on that, but just generally.
So what, the 3 years, because he played Cleveland for 7 years, right?
7 years. So
the
first
3 years after he was with Shaq on the team.
We had Shaq on the team, and then it was Ben Wallace made more than him because Ben Wallace had that big contract with Detroit. Yeah, a bunch of people made more than him. But this year he's tied with Bosh, so he's not the highest level. I think he signs back highest paid player. Bosh and Wade to fall in line for significantly less money.
Yeah.
Obviously backloaded, and they go out and get somebody. But who they gonna get though?
This is where my speculation comes in.
Who they gonna
This
get?
is where I throw out the ideas. And Silly tries to shoot
They're
them
not
down.
getting Melo. They're not getting Melo.
Alright, so I don't think they get Melo. I think
Who they get?
LeBron signs back.
Yeah.
D-Wade signs back. Sign and trade. Bring in Kyle Lowry from the Raptors. Bosh goes back to Toronto.
Okay.
I'm saying this.
That
Bosh
is not
goes
going
back
to
Toronto.
happen. That is not going to happen.
And then they get Marcin Gortat. They get Marcin Gortat.
Gortat is going to re-sign with the
No,
Wizards.
not.
Wizards are going to throw a whole bunch of money.
Miami going to take him.
No.
Starting 5.
First of all,
Kyle Lowry.
so who's going to be the big man?
D-Wade. Marcin Gortat.
Where's-
D-Wade. LeBron. Marcin Gortat.
So you really have
You
this
don't
idea
have some signs back for.
so you got
One
this idea
mil.
stuck in your head that really, like, Bosh is really going back to Toronto.
Bosh is going back to Toronto.
I don't buy it.
Bosh is going back to
I don't
Toronto.
buy it. Because you know how
That's
crazy
best
that
case scenario.
That's
for
best case,
Miami.
because I'm just saying though, because you know how crazy that would be for Bosh to opt out of getting, how much is it? Close to 20 million over the
18,
next 2 years. 18
yeah,
a year
18.
for the next 2 years. Opt out of that in hopes of re-upping to get more money. And you'll say, okay, fine, I'm going to take a pay cut for the sake of the team. Only for them to take that pay cut at a reduced price to another team. If that's the case, he should opt out and get 20 million right away from Toronto right now.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Because Bosh can get max contract right now from any team.
not from any team.
Yes.
I don't like Bosh.
You don't like Bosh.
The Boshage.
Bosh is nice. It's a Bosh
The Boshage.
Nah, but seriously, Bosh can get max contract from another team right now.
Yeah, probably.
Because the only way Bosh comes back is if he stays.
Yeah.
You know how pissed Bosh would be if he
If
signs
they make
back.
him opt out.
To make him opt out,
And then
you take less money
later
only to not be on the team that you opted out to take less money for.
Later,
And
Bosh.
then you go to another team and have freaking DeMar DeRozan making as much money as you.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan is the best
That-
wingman.
wait.
I'm joking. I'm
See,
joking.
that's exactly why I shut that every idea he has right there. Because he says DeMar DeRozan is the best wing player in the NBA.
Oh,
Come on now. I don't see that happening.
his jumper's coming though.
His jumper, he takes long
Who
to
would you rather have, DeRozan
or who?
or D-Wade?
DeRozan.
DeRozan?
Yes.
Way over Wade?
Oh, right now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not even last year's weight. I think last year's weight over.
I still reckon that's debatable. Like,
I don't know.
the
I
only,
just think
the only knock on D-Wade is his health issues. He missed
Okay.
38 games.
he
during
missed
the
38
season.
games, but that's why I think D Wade is really done because I think they made so much hoopla about getting Wade in shape, saving his legs for the finals.
Yeah.
Make sure he's ready. Make sure he's healthy. And he finally gets to the finals. And he was a no-show.
Yeah. He
No
didn't- he
show.
didn't play.
Have you seen the video of D Wade's defense in the finals?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, it's as bad. It's almost as bad as
James Harden.
James Harden. It's horrible.
Outside
They had
defense.
somebody like really like pick apart it like he doesn't get back on defense. He gets back really late, gets cross match. His man just scored. Like someone like breaks it down. It's horrible.
And another reason is I reckon Bosch is sick of being the third man. And
Bosch?
especially if they get another big free agent, like if someone like Melo does come, he's going to get 5 shots a game.
Hey, Bosch got 2 rings. All he's worried about is getting more rings and staying in the NBA.
But you could also
If
think
Bosch
about
goes
it.
to
He's
another
like, I've
team-
already got rings. Now it's time to go get paid and be the man again.
Okay, but would you rather go get paid or get more rings? Because you already got
I'll get
$100
paid.
deal. Bosch is already got $100 million deal in the contract. Done. Signed the seal.
I'd go get paid.
Man, you see where his mind is at?
Well, no one's ever adding Bosch in with like the speculation of who is the greatest power forward of all time or player
Okay.
of all time.
Okay, but
You go back to saying rings, like Jordan has 6.
Okay,
LeBron's
okay.
only got 2 now.
Okay, but
Kobe
still,
5.
but you still have.
They're going to be like, oh, Bosch, yeah, 2 rings.
So you think they don't say that about Robert Horry? Oh yeah, 5 rings.
No, but who cares about Robert?
I'm just saying though, Bosch was an integral part of the Miami when he goes to 4 straight finals and winning 2 of them. Take Bosch off that team, they don't smell the finals. They
In
don't.
that East, though,
They don't.
in the
I'm
East,
sorry.
like, what are you?
I'm sorry.
What
Okay,
are you
fine.
saying? They're still in the finals.
In the East,
Who's
the
challenging?
last 2 years, the first 2 years, they wouldn't have made the finals without Bosch. Because the East was tougher then. They had Detroit. I like Detroit. You had the Bulls were better than.
Detroit.
I'm just saying the Bulls were better. The Pacers have been
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
Who did they play the other year? The Boston was still together.
Yeah, Boston, the big 3.
You know,
Original
like
big
they had some roadblocks they had to get through.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then the first finals when they beat OKC, Bosch destroyed Ibaka.
But Ibaka's on his way up. I reckon 2 years' time, I'd take Ibaka over.
I take
Bosch.
Ibaka now over Bosch.
You reckon Ibaka's a max contract player?
Okay, I don't,
You said Bosch is a max contract player.
offensively, but I take Ibaka over Bosch because Ibaka's gonna give me defense, rebounds,
Yeah.
and he does what Bosch does: shoot jumpers.
Yeah, but I reckon Bosch is
But
right.
why Bosch will probably get more money because Bosch has the factor where here you go, Bosch, give me 20 points. You can do that with Bosch. You can do that with Bosch.
No,
Bosch
you can only expect maybe 15.
15, 9 rebounds.
We
4
saw it
blocks.
when Russell Westbrook went and they relied on him to be that second
Yeah.
scorer.
Not gonna
He
happen.
didn't show up.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
All right, well, we got Sully with the big 3 staying together in Miami.
Yes.
Alex said Chris
Bosch
Bosch
Bosch is going,
going
back
to
across the
Toronto.
border.
for Kyle Lowry.
for Kyle Lowry. Okay,
Oh,
well,
and there'll probably be other things involved.
So why would they have Kyle Lowry? So basically you say Norris Cole's out of that because they just drafted
no, definitely Norris Cole's gone.
No. I know Chalmers is definitely gone.
Norris Cole's gone too.
I think people like Norris Cole in
no
Miami.
matter what happens, Larry's going to end up on the Heat.
But like Miami has that loyalty program going on, and that because of that loyalty program, Norris Cole is going to be a backup for a couple of weeks. Like at least he's going to at least play out his rookie deal. At least his rookie deal is going to get played out.
In Toronto.
No, he's going to play out in Miami. I promise you that.
All right, well, we got Miami covered. You guys mentioned James Harden, defensive juggernaut before,
Yeah.
which brings me to another point. I think there's a lot of stuff going on in Houston.
Yeah.
Also close to home, Sully, because you are
Yes.
about to head back to
Yes,
Houston, so I want to get to that.
tomorrow.
I'm telling you,
There's a lot of speculation. Like I saw online the other day, freaking everybody in Houston, like they did with Dwight Howard, they're trying to get LeBron to come to Houston. That's not gonna happen because, like I said in the previous segment, LeBron stayed in Miami.
Yeah. I reckon
And,
This is what happens.
and Melo is a bad spot for Houston.
Melo's going to Houston.
It's not a good fit.
Chicago doesn't get anybody.
Chicago gets
But
nobody.
Houston gets Melo. Golden State gets Kevin Love.
Let's stay Houston first before.
Alright. But yeah, Omer Ashik.
Ashik is going
They
already.
traded him for the first round pick next year.
Okay.
Protected top 3 and
Okay, but
20
my
and
point is this: Melo is not going to Houston for one reason only.
Why is that?
You can't have 2 people that don't play defense on your team.
Melo's not a bad defender.
He does not play defense.
He's not a bad defender.
He doesn't play defense. There's a difference between not being a bad defender and not playing defense. Melo does not play defense.
He does.
Okay. He plays my favorite player, my favorite team. I watch him every game. You're gonna tell me he plays defense.
New York's your favourite team?
Favorite team. Melo's my favorite player.
He plays defense. That's one of the stats. That's one of the stats.
The stats don't show you how good of a defender. I watched the guy play defense.
I've also watched them.
So that's like when you try to tell me that LeBron, who did he say he was a better defensive player than LeBron the other day?
Jimmy Butler. Was it Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler does not stop it. Let's stop it.
Of any person in the whole entire league, you say Kevin Durant's the best player. Kevin Durant. LeBron James
yes.
is the best player in the league.
Dude, he's trying to tell me that Kevin Durant is as good a defender as LeBron. That's what he's trying to tell me.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Not even close. It's a tangent, by the way. We could go back to this area. Kevin Durant.
Better team defender.
No, he's not.
Better team defender than.
The team defender, individual defender.
He had higher
defender.
defensive win shares than.
Defensively, I don't want to look at those advanced metrics. I'm looking at, on my team, I need you to go stop that guy. Who am I going to pick? LeBron or Kevin Durant?
LeBron.
Thank you very much.
No, I said team defense. I said team defense.
Team defense. On team defense.
If you want him to lock down one person, I'm taking LeBron.
Okay.
But
On team defense, who do I want? LeBron also.
Nah, he's like James Harden.
LeBron
He's
is
a 6'8" James Harden.
Stop it. Don't. That is, what I say on first take, that is blasphemous. That's a 9, that's a 10. That is horrible. No, man, you can't say that. LeBron is a way better defender than Kevin Durant.
He takes positions off.
He's about to give me a headache right now. This boy is about to give me a headache. Nah, what we talking about.
All right, let's get back to Houston. Let's get back to Houston for a second.
LeBron's not going to Houston. He says they're going to get Melo. I say not.
Nah.
I'm going with my heart's pick. I want Melo to stay in New York. There's no reason why he should stay. There's nothing in New York for him to stay in New York. Actually, New York is kind of getting better, but it's still a horrible situation.
They got those. Phil got those.
I know we got those people.
Second round draft picks
and whatever. But
he's making moves.
He's making moves.
Shumpert's going to OKC.
See, I see that happening. But I still think that Melo probably will not go to Houston. I think Melo, if Melo lives in New York, he's going to go to another big market. Part of the main reason he left Denver was to be in a big market. Goes to New York. The only other big markets in the league, Lakers and Chicago. These are the two biggest markets for anything. Yeah. So if he's going to leave New York, he's going to go to Chicago, LA. He's not going to Houston for that one reason.
Kobe and Melo can't play together.
But also, only reason why I see Melo not leaving Houston,
New York,
he's not going to pass up that $30 million.
He wants that max.
Maximum. Melo's. I know I wouldn't pass up $30 million. I don't care what nobody says. $30 million, and if he goes to Miami, he's going to pass up $50 million.
So, back earlier talking about Chris Bosh.
Yes.
You were saying that rings are more important than money.
Okay, but Melo doesn't have a ring.
You wouldn't pass up that.
Oh, no. See.
But he has a chance to if he takes less money.
Yes, that's all sounds fine and dandy. Sounds good. But you could pass up the rings for $15 million, $20 million here. Because that's the only way Chris Bosh is going to miss out. $50 million? Because if you think about it, let's break it down. I got this from Joe Rose Report, shout out. But first of all, New York are over $30 million more than any other team.
Yeah.
Right? So let's put 30 into this side. It's what he's gonna pass up for leaving New York.
Yeah.
If he goes to Miami, he's not gonna get the max deal in Miami.
He's gonna get.
Instead of getting 20 million, he's gonna get like 15 to fit in.
Yeah.
So if he gets 15, that's $5 million every year less than the max he would have got in any other team.
Because how much room would they have? They'd have D Wade on.
Whatever.
13.
Exactly. But long story short,
15,
he's going to be that 15 to 17 range. Let's overestimate and say he gets 17, 4 years 17, or 4 years at 17 million.
Bosh on 15 as well.
Exactly.
That's 30. LeBron 18.
18.
So that's
48.
Yeah.
With 50 something left.
So now you've got
only $8 million left for him. So you got to give Melo the most money. Or up close to what LeBron's getting.
They only have 55 million cap space left. So that's
they got to take pay cuts. It's going to be 15. They got to be 15 across the board.
It's just outrageous if those quality players are taking 12 million each.
So let's
players like Rudy Gay are getting
19 million.
19, 20 million.
But peep this though. That's what I'm saying it's not gonna happen because let's assume he gets 15 million for 4 years, right?
Yeah.
60 million. That's what he gets to go play with the championship. For 4 years, he's passing up $5 million every year. So what's that? $5 million. That's $20 million, right? That's $20 million he's passing up to go to a team, added to the $30 million that he's already not going to get from not being in New York. I'm not passing up for $15 million.
Houston, going to Houston though does kind of lessen the blow.
It
when
does
they don't
lessen the
have
blow.
that income tax.
Also, the only way I see Melo leaving a team is if he signs to another team and has like an on-the-table deal where it's like, look, we'll give you an opt-out after 2 years. So after 2 years, he signed for like a 5-year deal or a 5-year deal.
Yeah.
Opt-out us after 2 and re-ups to make up for the $30 million he missed up in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the only way it works out.
All right, let's assume that happens in Houston.
Yes.
Melo goes. Are they a title contender?
They are.
Automatically. Come on now. We got James. They just.
Where do you think
they're already the highest scoring team in the league already?
And they got knocked
Melo
out.
to that.
And when they get knocked out the last playoffs.
First round, they don't play no defense. That's the main thing.
Yeah, but you think Chandler Parsons, if they do get Melo,
I
Chandler
think
Parsons stays?
Parsons might be out. Parsons might be out unless they have like a deal where he's going to take. I don't see Parsons taking a pay cut because he's going to be on.
He's already
been on
been.
a horrible
His rookie contract was like $800,000 a year.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see. They got to pay Parsons. But if Melo goes there, they're gonna have Harden on the max, Dwight on the max. Yeah, and Melo on the max. Parsons got to take a pay cut.
Supposedly with ownership gone.
They might have that mid-level exception, but Parsons is way more than mid-level exception.
Oh no, mid-level exception's what, $5
million, something like that. Yeah, only he's way more than that.
Oh, he's at least up to 8
At
to
least
10.
I think Parsons gets 10 to 12 on the market, on the open market.
Yeah, he would.
I don't think he's really worth that much, but that's what he's going.
He's like he's a Swiss Army knife. He's a man that can do
exactly.
everything.
I think he's going to come at least that much. So I don't think if Melo goes, Parsons goes too.
Think about that starting lineup though. If they do keep Parsons and get Melo, Patrick Beverley at the one, because they'll have to trade away.
Jeremy got to get that. They got to give somebody Jeremy Lin.
That's I have heard from a reliable source.
Reliable source.
I got contacts.
Okay.
Peeps. that Houston do have a deal in place for Jeremy Lin. So they have somewhere where he can go, which will get in that cap space.
That they need to
but they're waiting on a verbal agreement from one of the major free agents that if they say, I will come play for the Houston Rockets.
You know who Houston should get?
Jeremy Lin's out.
You know who Houston should get? And I think they will automatically be a title contender and actually favored to come out the West?
Who?
Kevin Love.
I've been thinking about
because
Golden State's perfect for Kevin.
Because I think Golden State is perfect for Kevin Love. But if they get Kevin Love, I just think the floor spacing. Because Dwight did the best in his career when he was in Orlando, right?
Yeah.
And who did they surround Dwight with?
Shooters.
Jameer Nelson.
Ryan Anderson.
Aflalo, Hito Turkoglu, Rashawn Lewis.
Was Aflalo there?
Aflalo was, I think Aflalo
before
was.
The Dwight man?
No, Aflalo was there. Aflalo was there after Dwight.
Yeah, after Dwight.
But still, let's get back to the point.
Yeah, because he was involved in the trade.
Yeah. I think they got Jameer Nelson. They got shooters everywhere. They have Rashawn Lewis playing the 4, who's a dead-eye shooter. You had Hito Turkoglu, who's a 6'10",
he was a shooter. He was a good
shooter. Everybody coming off the bench was a shooter. Even Big Baby Davis coming off the bench at one point was knocked down 15-footer, just a bruiser. Like, they had nothing but shooters, and Dwight was able to carry that team to the finals. It's going to be Orlando 2.0 with way better players.
Who's a better three-point shooter, Kevin Love or Melo? Melo.
I see it better.
I've got Melo.
I got Melo too. But still though, but it's not so much about who's a better three-point shooter. I just think if they get him at that 4 spot, that's a 4-man that goes away from the basket. Yeah. That's so much space for Dwight to operate. There's so much space for everybody else to operate. The offense is going to flow much better. They can run a gun like they would do. Yeah. Kevin Love already doesn't play defense, so they can just outscore people.
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect. Think of how good they did this year with Terrence Jones playing the 4.
Yeah. Well, and he's not even a great shooter.
Exactly.
But I'm just thinking, how good did Dwight play in the first round of the playoffs?
He played.
He was the only one that on that Houston team that actually played to his potential.
I think Dwight gets over analyzed, but I think he did have a good series against Portland.
He had a great series. It's just James Harden that failed to show up.
I just think the whole team in general wasn't built for Portland. Because freaking Marcus Aldridge was posted and toasted.
Posted and toasted.
He was posted and toasted.
He was getting some picking and popping.
Picking and popping. Like the PicknRoll podcast, but he was picking and popping.
He was picking and popping
Picking
podcast.
and popping. Picking and popping, posted and toasted. He was killing everybody that was guarding him.
And what did he average? 35?
Like 30 something. It was crazy.
Oh my lord.
And then and as good as defender as Beverly was, Leonard was giving him some headaches. And it got to a point, and you are right about James Harden, because it got to a point where Wesley Matthews was like, I got this.
Yeah.
And what really showed about how bad Harden's defense was, Wesley Matthews was calling for the ball when James Harden was on him. Like, it was
He's a go-to man, though. Wesley Matthews is
it was like, yo, give it to me here. I got him on me. Give it to me right here. And he was killing him.
He was posting him up, too.
He was posting it up. I think that just
shaking and baking.
That did a number in him, man. And also, I think what happened to Dwight what happened to James Harden that series that people go, he didn't get a lot of foul shots. Like a lot of those, because he was really good at that.
Yeah, I think he's the second high behind
exactly.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but I think people started I think Wesley Matthews figured it out. Like, okay, he's gonna try and go for contact. You know, a bunch of times where he was looking for the contact, and he just got out the way. And they did a good job of defending Harden without fouling him.
Wesley Matthews played really good defense. That's
great defense,
series, which I didn't expect from him.
But yeah. Also, we got to think about that. While we playing around, Portland's only gonna get better.
Yeah.
Because that starting five. First of all, that starting five is phenomenal.
I reckon they need an upgrade over Robin Lopez. Another out there trade.
I understand.
Robin
but
Lopez to the Pacers.
Roy
Hibbert comes to trail.
Hell no. You know how I feel about Roy Hibbert. No, keep him over there.
Big Hibby comes
Hibbert is too trash to be on Portland.
Dominates inside.
Yo, mind you, let the record show that I've been saying Hibbert was a bum since when he was an all-star. He's not that good, though.
He was all-star worthy this season.
He was all-star worthy until he became all-star worthy. I'm serious. No, seriously. I think Lopez is a better fit. I'm gonna say Hibbert is a better player, generally speaking. I think, but for that's
when he's getting
that's stretching it for me to see me how Hibbert is a better player, because I really. Anyways, back to the quit. I think that Lopez is better suited for
that team.
For that team, yeah.
That's what he does. Yeah.
That's what he does. Now, you know who would be a great person with that system?
What?
Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler and Portland. That's a team that to be reckoned with.
As a Knicks fan, were you sorry to see him go?
Yes and no. Yes, because he's the only one on the team that plays defense.
Shumpert.
Shumpert's a head case. But anyways, he was the only one that played defense. But for a front court, it's a front court, back court with big man.
Front court.
For a front court that has 4 players getting paid over $15 million.
God damn.
It was unproductive. We had to unload some of that salary, man. Because think about it, we have Bargnani, max contract. Melo, max contract. Amari, max contract. Chandler, max contract. Like, come on now.
Do you reckon that's one of them? Who's going to be the better number 1 pick? Andrea Bargnani or Anthony Bennett?
Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett?
I have more faith in Bennett right now than Bargnani.
Bargnani,
you know why I lost? I would have said Bargnani before this season, but this season was what sealed the fate for me. Who saw that game where the Knicks are up?
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Three?
I know exactly what you're going to say.
I remember.
The Knicks are up. Shot ISO ball as we always do.
They get the offensive rebound.
We deteriorate to ISO ball in the fourth quarter. Just give Melo takes us to the promised land, which I think is bad. Melo does his thing.
Same on my back though.
Takes a jump shot. Tyson Chandler works his butt off, knocks the ball out, to Bargnani or whoever it is, all we had to do was hold the ball.
Let the clock run out.
Let the clock run out, game over.
I'm gonna get buckets. We wipes. We wipes.
Shoot the three. It is the dumbest, slowest. That's why we gotta get Gerard Smith out of there, because the next game Gerard did the same thing. But seriously, when I saw that, I was like, that boy's IQ is real low.
He's looking for that basket differential. You know?
That's
the score differential.
Score differential. I was +5 when I was
+5.
I was +3 that 1-3 I hit. But seriously, after I saw that, I have more faith in Anthony Bennett, because at least he has potential. We know what Bargnani is.
Man, we're all over the place on this.
Yes,
we start talking about one thing and it just goes into random stuff.
All right, well, we got about a minute left, so anything else we want to say? We got Miami, we got Houston, a little bit of New York.
New York real quick.
Okay.
With Tyson Chandler gone, who else is gone from the Knicks? Who do you think?
Felton is gone. We can't get rid of JR because nobody wants JR. So I really
no one's taking on that contract.
No one's taking that contract either, which is dumb.
Is it expiring?
No. He signed it last year. He's got like 3 more years on it. Or 2 years on it.
Lord.
But yeah, like Bill Simmons says, he should be a year-to-year guy. You know, play this year, you do good, we give you next year. You play bad, bye. But anyways, I think Shumpert's the next one out. Because
OKC.
Yeah, because we got a lot of young 2 guards. We just got Shane Larkin, we got Calderon, we got
we looked at that.
And we got Tim Hardaway
It's like
Jr.
7.
Yeah, there's 7 guards and 2 guards.
guards.
Exactly. I think Shumpert's got to go because we got a lot of young talent. We got Shane Larkin, young guy.
He's going to be decent, I reckon.
Young guy. We got another guy that we drafted. I forgot his name, but he's another young wing player. So I think. Yeah, we got a lot of young guys. Shumpert's got to be the one out to give the young guys time to grow into their roles. We got a way better. I don't know if he's just that much better or Felton was just that bad. That we have Calderon now over Felton. Felton was just horrible.
Definite upgrade.
That clearly upgrade. Better shooter.
What do you think Mans do with Felton?
Just go home.
We'll give you your money, you just don't play for us.
Stay home. Here you go $9 million stay home thing. Nah, but I think he'll probably be on the roster. You never know. Rick Carlisle is a great coach, though. He can whip it because Rick Carlisle is the one that single-handedly saved Koran Bowles' career. Turned him into a corner jump shooter and boom, 5 more years of his career. So, yeah, you end up telling what Rick Carlisle can do.
I'm extremely gutted with Caron Butler underperforming with the Thunder. I thought he was going to bring something.
I think he should have went. I think he should have went to the Heat, but he didn't go because Spoelstra doesn't know what he's doing with rotation, so you never know if you're going to play or not. But so I don't blame him for going to OKC because he knew he was going to play. But yeah, I think he underperformed too. Underperformed.
Yeah.
I think somebody got to tell him that it's not 2004. You know, it's been behind the back, step back. So let him do that. You just catch and shoot. If you're not open,
spot up, get boards, play defense.
Exactly. But someone trying to tell him he was trying to.
He was trying to take back the clock.
He was trying to
rewind back the clock. I'm the man on this team.
Yeah, he's not.
Keep trying to get out of my way.
He's not built like that anymore. Definitely not built like that anymore.
Alright, so I think that concludes our first
I think for the first episode we're kind of all over the place, but I think that's going to be the theme for most of our podcasts. We're going to start with a general idea
and
what
just
we're going to
talk about
and then
stuff.
we're going to talk however the spirit moves us.
Yeah,
I think that's it. Signing off. The Pick and Roll podcast coming to you live. Subscribe.
Alan Jones out.
Alan Jones.
Follow me on Instagram. Alan Jones.
Alan.Jones. ALED.Jones. Magnificent Sue, self-explanatory. Magnificent SU, simple.
Simple as.
There we go. Sweet ass.
Sweet ass.